Hey guys, welcome back to SimCity. Sorry for a skip of a day in videos. I had recorded something extra for you guys. I had an extra episode of SimCity or two, but I got some Minecraft recorded out of the way, and I'm going to record for a little over 20 minutes here on SimCity because that's all I got time for tonight. Sorry, I'm finishing up a really delicious fruity candy cane. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. That was really good. It was a long day. I needed some candy. My comfort foods. Okay. Anyways, I went ahead and, as you can see, obviously right here, I did download the Red Cross Disaster Relief set, so I now have all of the DLC in this game except for the expansion pack. I have not bought the expansion pack. Probably won't buy it. Maybe after Christmas or something. But I don't plan on getting it. The reason I did end up getting the Red Cross set, it's only one thing, but they did say 80% of the content of the price does go to the Red Cross. So that was $8 for the $10. And $8 or $10, and I wanted to donate at least like $5 to go help the typhoon high-end people, victims through the Red Cross. I was going to donate anyway, so I said, why not be selfish and donate $8 and get something for it, and pay extra too. So basically, that's what I did. So I did get this guy. So we're going to look at this in a minute. It is in the health menu. It tells us. I'm going to slow this down because I've not been on this since I was home, like Saturday night. So we're just going to leave it slow. Let's go to the health menu. And let's see, we have a Red Cross Relief Center. You can place one in your town. In the event we have, oh wait, hang on. I want to click these all the time because sometimes if you don't click them, they'll go away, and I want to make sure I do these. One oil well is rigged, but did you know that you could buy more? You can extend the service when and build some more oils. I did know that. I built another one. I'm actually going to have him ask later because he's not giving me money for doing anything, and really need to just, yeah, not spend more money. So Red Cross Relief Center, your city. Red Cross vehicles make sure your city is ready in the event of a disaster. Red Cross disaster relief tents will pop up in your city to provide much needed assistance. It's free. It costs no cost to me, so why not do it? Why not do it? Why not? Ah, come on, this would be the perfect place with all my DLC. I don't want to place it there. Why not? Oh, it's out of our town. It's a shame I can't, like, build right there. Gosh darn it. Nope. Fine, looks like we gotta build it over here. Sure, why not? American Red Cross Relief Center. We'll wait till it's open and we'll come back and check on that. Hopefully everybody through town gets some happiness from this as it spreads. And it looks that way. Because there can be natural disasters that occur, and that's something we have not taken a look at. Now, I haven't shown off the achievements or anything yet, but that might be a good chance to do so and talk about natural disasters, which I'll do here in 1 second. As soon as I check up on how this is doing. How much did those cost? Oh, we don't have the money for that. I know we don't. We don't have the money for that. Still waiting on that. Jeez, oh man. Okay, real quick rant. The way SimCity used to do it in SimCity 4 is like you'd place a hospital and have a ring around it. And that was like the area that it served. So you had to place a bunch so that the whole area was covered. And it was really a pain if you had little gaps in the rings and yada, yada, yada. Now it's just kind of like they serve the whole town, but it's more beneficial here. And I don't like this because as somebody that wants to have a commercial area and a residential area, I really wish it covered it better, because as you can see here, this health coverage is not reaching this part of town, which is really unfortunate, because in real life, you have this big neighborhood area, and then the hospital would be here, and this is a easily drivable distance based on the scale of you to drive to the hospital and the doctors. It makes you have to pretty much place fire stations, police stations, and clinics in the middle of your neighborhoods, which is not what happens, and it's not what you do, and it doesn't make sense, and it's not desirable to build right next to this stuff. You want it just on the edge of your residential. Oh, hey, we're getting more development. You want it right on the edge of your residential in real life, but not hardcore in the commercial industry. You want it kind of in the median zone, which is perfect. Like right here, this works. This is a great place for it. Maybe not so much because of the traffic that it has right in front of it, but location-wise, I would say that's a pretty decent location. So it's unfortunate that it doesn't look like it's going to really offer its full purpose. Okay, so let's go check on this now that this is hiring. Or it's still hiring. All right. That's interesting. Well, then I'm going to go back to the progressive building. Somebody did point out that it is, in fact, per month, and I earn this much an hour. So I think I can set aside 2 hours, or at least one. Yeah, let's go a little over. I can set aside. We'll go 40%. We'll go 40%. We'll start with this and see what this happens, because I want to see how this works out when we actually do get a natural disaster. $4,000. It's 1 month, so that's 1 hour of the entire month I can set aside, which is actually totally reasonable, and I don't know why I didn't realize that before. So thank you for whoever those people were that pointed that out. I was oblivious and ignorant to it, and I just got angry that it took 5,000 of my monies. Alright, that brings up something I haven't really talked about yet. We're going to get out of this, because I'm tired of it telling me there's sick and injured people in my town. I showed off the national, that there's a national economy that goes on, a worldwide economy, region-wide economy that goes on within SimCity. One thing I did not show off was some of the other stuff up here. This is how access to your Origins friend list. This is the menu. Game. Sorry, I clicked on game manual thinking it would pull up some in-game thing. No, it pulled up the internet and shut down everything. So sorry about that. That's the game manual. There's the help center that's online, yada, yada, yada. There's the settings. I showed you the settings. Here are the settings I play on. If I wasn't recording, I'd play on a little bit higher. I'd probably play on medium lighting and medium shadows, but I'm recording, so I turn it to low to save my computer. Yada, yada, yada. Super awesome stuff. Beautiful. Look at all this stuff. I don't think I really showed this. Now, there's mini tutorials that go in-game. You've seen a few of them. That have asked, like, would you like us to show you more about this? The reason it's doing that is because it's either something that, like, I was doing something wrong, or it saw me kind of struggling with something, so it reminded me of it again, or I just actually have never had that tutorial hit me before because I never hit some weird event that it wants you to do. But I can reset those, and there's been a whole bunch that I've done in, like, your first town. There's a lot. It really walks you through a lot of this. So that's, I didn't show that off, but I do want random disaster, so we do have that on. Most of this other stuff has to do with other things that aren't relevant. There's the leaderboards, which if you went to the main page, you saw it had other stuff over here, like that I showed off. That was like the worldwide economy. But this also shows you where the headquarters, like this is just in my friends, but I want to go to global. So you can see that this person's town, as far as trading, they make that much money off of trading. If we go to petroleum, which is what we're working towards, you can see they're making 6 million. They're obviously the leaders in that. Metals, electronics. It shows you the leaders. It shows you the best one out of all of my cities. This is another town I have. As you can see, I am losing money. I'm losing money because I'm buying metals, apparently. Oh yes, I am, because I was trying to build a big project, but I got rid of that place. But as you can see, I make a crap ton of money from trading. That's a lot of money, especially right now. But you can also go through your friends, but none of my other friends are doing that. Anyways, there's a statistics page. It shows you the highest population. As you can see, this is Edgewater. We have this much population. It's all in one town. Actually, our population has gone up now. And then you can see Pastoria, which is another region I have, my only other region I have kept. And you can see that, what is happening? Why are lights flashing? Ha! I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Did you guys see that? We gotta buy another one. Once it powers up. Anyways, did you see the lights flickering? You could see them flashing in the corner. I was like, what is that? Now these are going to start up. We were running a power deficit. Things were starting to surge, and they hadn't notified us yet, which is actually surprising. But things were about to get a little bit crazy, and everybody was about to get really angry. So hopefully we're more stable now. We can double check that. Yes, we're more than stable, so we should be good for a little bit. Alright, back to me showing off some more things while our town literally just runs, because that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just letting it run. Run itself for a little bit. So you can see which has the most population, the most money. If we go to global, holy crap, they got $4 trillion. Or no, $4 billion, excuse me. So you can see some of these places are really rich. Some places have the most crime. They've got a lot of crime there. That's pretty bad. What about mine? We've got a crime level of 1. That's pretty good considering. But, wow, really? That's ridiculous. Are we really in the top? We're in the top 5% users with that? That's interesting. So yeah, I'm not going to show this off anymore. And then you have challenges. I haven't shown this off yet. No current challenge at this time. This is something I think they disabled when the SimCity servers were having problems. I don't think they've fully enabled it yet. Actually, I don't think I'm pretty sure they haven't enabled all of this yet. And if they do, I remember like, oh, actually, okay, no, I do remember them doing like one challenge. It was like, can you have this many people in your region with your friends in this amount of time? And you had to enter the challenge and whatever. But there's nothing going on now. What I really am trying to get to in this whole thing is the achievements. Yes, there's an achievements page. I do love achievements, but I haven't actually paid much attention to these because some of them involve you building cities just to get an achievement, like the crime achievement. You don't actually like really ever work for that. But as you can see, because we bought the amusement park set, we have 2 achievements that were added, which is cool to me, actually. That's really neat. So we've got those 2 to work towards, and you've got the basic city management ones. As they're highlighted are the ones I've gotten already. I haven't earned any achievements in this town. Most of these were earned in other towns. You can just skim over these. You can stop and read them. I really don't pay much attention to these unless there's like one I've noticed that I'm close to. But for the most part... yeah, I decided to blow up my town, and I just made everybody angry. But yeah, it'll notify us if we get any of these, and then we'll go back and look at them. Some of them, when you get the achievement, you just get the achievement. Some of them will give you stuff. For instance, you have the city services here. You can see this is where I've got most of them. I've got quite a bit. Then there's the city specializations. These I haven't really done yet because I haven't played a town long enough to really focus on these. I've got usually more than one going on at one time. I did get this one though. That's an easy one to get. The House of Worship. This is one that they just added with this new House of Worship DLC. It looks like. That's the one I think we're trying to get 80. Launch Arcology. Oh, that's if we have the launch place at the other city, RCI. And there's Playground. Yada, yada, yada. I did this one once just to get it. I just gave my friend money before I blew up my town. Secret ones. These, well, actually, let me go down to these down here really quick. As you can see, the German set has one. The French city set and the British set DLC has one. The airships also has. So most of the DLC comes with their own little achievements, which is kind of cool. Kind of neat little thing they add into it. We'll probably be getting that one very soon. But the secret ones is really what I want to bring my attention to. The secret ones have to do with DLC. Or not DLC, excuse me, natural disasters. It just tells you little hints about it. Now, this one, it told you blowing in the hint. It said something about wind. And then what I ended up having is if you maximize your wind power plant, that's what the achievement was. It was to have everything maxed out at your power plant. This, what it does, it gives you something when you get this achievement. It gives you a natural disaster. Now, as the mayor, technically the god of your town, of your game, you have the ability to do some natural disasters. And as you can see, all of those secret achievements don't line up because there's not that many natural disasters. Now, if you get the expansion pack, it adds some more natural disasters. But as you can see, like, the what goes up must come down, probably like a meteor or something. That's probably an earthquake. And I'm assuming that this has to do something with the mining or the drilling one. UFO abduction comes in. That's probably because... Oh, no. Some of these are secret. Some of them aren't secret. This one is building the launch site. The launch place. What's cooking? And elaborate... That's probably like zombies or something. You'll see all of these can happen at any given time in your town randomly. But you can also start them on purpose. Now, tornado. Of course, the one I accidentally got was the tornado. So, very cool, but it does do destruction, and I'm not going to manually do one yet. I'm going to let them naturally happen because they will naturally happen. Some areas are more prone than others, and I find that usually when I have one disaster happen, like a zombie outbreak, other things start happening too, and then things go down the drain very quickly. I've had an entire town collapse to the point where I just gave up because I decided the whole town is done, and there was no economy, I didn't have money. So natural disasters can stack up against you, which is why I think it's helpful that we now have this, and we have this to expand. At least we'll pay 40% of the damages, so we can get up in building a little bit quicker. Now, before I actually spawn a tornado, let's look at this. So there's no disaster, so there's nothing really going on. What it'll do is at any of the schools or the town hall, it'll set up tents that'll help people. And it looks like we've got another apartment, which is also very good, and that's really close to getting high wealth. And I bet, hang on, and I bet if I started building something like how much is this air 12,000? Oh, we could build one of these. But if I built, say, this, and destroy that tiny little house that is pointless, and put high wealth here, I'm sure happiness is going to go up, and these are going to start bumping in. So now that we have a little bit of apartment complexes, I wouldn't mind making things a little bit more high wealth here, now that we do have a little bit higher population. Now, we were having our first issue because I talked too long and didn't get to actually doing anything this episode, which some of you can be kind of angry about, because I just love talking and showing off to you guys all the cool features here. Oh, somebody did ask about this. This up here is simply what I do with my mouse. I scroll in and out. You can do zoom in and out. You can rotate, but I simply hold the center mouse button and rotate that ways, and then right click to drag or use the screens. I realized I didn't cover some of the basics. And then also somebody did ask why this was, and I thought I mentioned this, but this is literally goes to my friends list. So if any of my friends are playing on SimCity, oh no, it's just medium wealth. If any of my friends are playing on SimCity, then no medium wealth. If they're in my region, I can talk to them, and then this is how, like, you know, you'll get made announcements like, I just built this department. It'll tell them they have access to it and stuff like that. This down here I don't think I've talked about. Well, this is what I've been looking for a few times, but I can't find it because my Fraps recording numbers are over it. But this is all the data maps in the game, so that I was talking about. Yeah. Alright, do we have... Okay. I guess those are just going to medium wealth. Anyways, we have a problem. You see these poorly pixelated people? They're protesting. They're stuck. It says people are protesting. There was no education. Okay, I guess they gave up. But that does bring up a valid point. We have yet to construct education in this town. Let's see. We have water. We have sewage. We have government. We have waste disposal. We have fire. We have police. We have health. We have mass transit. We have parks. We have power. We have zones and roads. We have oil drilling going on. Speaking of which, how is this? Does this have any stored in it? No, it does not. Have we made any transactions of selling crude? Yes, we have sold some crude oil. As you can see, we've made a decent profit off of our crude oil. And our population really just fell again. Why did it just fall again? Oh my gosh, that's why. It just destroyed all of these low tenants, these poor housing, and has now made it medium housing. So again, it kicks out a bunch of people, but hopefully they move back in as medium wealth. And hopefully some of these stay low wealth, because you do need low wealth, because there's always low wealth jobs. And it also, sometimes you just need some population here, but hopefully that'll get itself worked out. But anyways, okay, they're protesting again. Pretty good graphics. So we have yet to build an education system. And wow, we have an influx of people wanting to come here. RCI demand is through the roof. All this money that I have saved over here and this little bit of tax extra that I have that'll hopefully help later down the road is where I think I'm gonna build the schools somewhere not on this road, although I'm really tempted to. Alright, hang on. Let me go ahead and just expand this road a bit, because it needs to be expanded. That's a ton of money to build that. We need to go to the education system. We haven't done education yet. Now we can build a grade school and a public library. That is it at the moment. So let's go ahead and build worker shortage. Well, wait till those things are done building. I promise it'll get better. That's so ugly, though. Jeez, oh man, what about just doing this? That works. I could do a tunnel. Oh, that would be so much better. I could build so much more that way. Tunnel! Huzzah! Our first tunnel in town. And it's straight. Beautiful. Sort of straight. Kind of straight. I hear airplanes. Straight enough for me. This might help a little bit with some of the traffic flow, and this is nice that we can build over it. I love this raise and lower tool. This is a fantastic addition to the game. We're going to go ahead and place our schools. Ooh, the thought of placing them next to where I'm drilling oil. Ooh, that doesn't sound the smartest thing in the world. And my 20 minutes are up. How big is it? Can I place it? Because you need room for expansion for schoolrooms and stuff. Hang on, hang on. I'm getting nervous. Not knowing where to build. I'm going to build on top of... I can't believe I built right over that without mining that out first. We're going to build our school. Now, I didn't talk about these little red boxes that you see around the buildings here. Actually, I guess I could build it in here. I could build it. No, I want to. There's not enough room in here for me to even build it if I wanted to build it here. That's what I'm saying. Screw it. We're going to build it right here. What does it do? It increases medium wealth density land value. Oh, I'm going to build it here. No, I'm going to build it here. I don't know. God, I don't know. Actually, why don't we build it here? This is a good idea. We'll build it on this back road. Beautiful. Now, see those little red boxes that I was in the middle of explaining? Those are where additions are going to go. Now, some buildings, you know, as long as you've got half the additions, you can build a second floor on a school, so it's no big deal. But it's something like the police station or the fire station, you need to leave room around it to expand. Otherwise, you're going to have to go build it in a completely different place. So we're going to plop this right here. I don't know if I want to do university in our region, but I might. I don't think I'm going to do that. But I'll just get some basic education going. Should see some happiness going as soon as it's hired. Now, as you can see, we now have bus stops. And just like the other stops, I will click on information first. Welcome back to school, Mayor. Children are like little flowers. It won't happen overnight, but if you have the patience, you'll see them bloom. And when they bloom, they will make less pollution, commit fewer crimes, will start high-tech industries, and not burn their houses down. Alright, so we're going to let that start developing. Again, I don't like this road. Is this another power surge? Are we out of power already? No, we're creating excess power. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why it's flashing. We still have a worker shortage. Gosh darn it. Build high industry. High density, I mean. Jeez, oh man. Alright, let me build these. Okay, so you can see, you could build a high school, but we can't do that yet. I could build some public libraries. I'll probably build 1 or 2 in town. I'll probably build 1 up in the commercial district just to have it. But a community college and university. Really, that's interesting. I can build a community college, but not a high school without a department of education. I'm guessing that's just assuming that, you know, you've got grade school to teach your basic things, and then if people want to use a skill to use in the workplace, they'll go to a community college, but they don't really need the in-between stuff. So we'll assume that. But we do now have access to bus stops. So, of course, I'm going to place them, once again, all over the town so that hopefully we can expand. I don't care how much money these cost. This is a necessary function. Raises the happiness, as you can see. Everybody gets excited, and this does expand. Okay, I do see what they did with this is it does pretty greatly expand the reach of the school system. Now, you don't need to place them up here because there's no children up there. The children are here. The little flowers are here. And they all looks like it has good coverage, except for here. Why not? I'll place one over there. Looks like we got pretty good coverage everywhere else. These people can walk. So we'll leave it at that for now. Don't have the money for a public library, but it looks like the next thing I'm going to save up for is a hot air balloon, so we can finish this task, because I want to finish these tasks. Good, we're getting more density stuff. I need more people packed in here. I can't expand out, but I need more people. I need this to happen. Alright, hot air balloon. That's 10,500. That's the next thing we're going to build. That would be it. Holy crap. Where is that going? Yeah, look at the flow of traffic going there. Hopefully that really helps down here. Okay, that's smaller. That's considerably smaller than it's been. I should have made this a avenue, but unfortunately it wasn't working for me. I'd have to make it an avenue on this side. But this will work, I think. What I can do... that gets the flow of traffic much better. I'll go ahead and do that for now. And I can build over top of what would have been an ugly road. That's so awesome. You know what really would have been good is if I Alright, I'm gonna fix something here. We'll do it next time. I want to connect this so that this one road merges nicely into this big bridge to help get people all the way across. Because I don't like, this is all pointless right here. So we're going to do a little bit of re-road construction next time because our traffic is getting bad. This episode is actually like closer to 30 minutes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some more information. If there's anything else on the screen that I've not talked about that you want to know what it does, or even if you want to see the main menu of the game, if there's anything else you want to see or look at other than playing a region with somebody else and how that works, which I'm not going to do yet. Let me know down in the comments or send me something on my Twitter, 74MikeWX93. Sorry, that's confusing, but Mike7493, just search for me. Send me a Twitter. I've been getting tweets from you guys. Glad to talk to you. It's so much easier for me because I can, even when I'm like in class and bored, I can talk to you guys there because the new YouTube system is really hard for me to get to my comments, and it's just a pain in the butt to see everybody. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.